No time to rest for Turkey's newly re-elected president, with an economy to repair and a divided country to unite. Recep Tayyip Erdogan beat his opposition rival by more than 2 million votes in yesterday's runoff election. Mr. Erdogan's narrow victory comes as NATO awaits Turkey's approval for Sweden's bid to join the alliance. Mr. Erdogan's victory received congratulatory messages from many diplomatic leaders, including NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg. In a tweet, Mr. Stoltenberg said he looked forward to continuing their work together for the summit in July. That summit in Lithuania is expected to discuss Sweden's bid to be a NATO member. Mr. Erdogan had previously blocked the bid, accusing Stockholm of sheltering Turkish opposition figures who allegedly have links to outlawed Kurdish militants. And for the latest, Trent Murray joins us live from Istanbul. Trent, Jens Stoltenberg saying he looks forward to working with Mr. Erdogan for that summit in Lithuania. But looking beyond Vilnius, what would 5 more years of an Erdogan presidency mean for Turkey's relationship with both the United States and NATO?
Well, I would imagine Jens Stoltenberg would say that, and the reason I say that is because Turkey has actually got the second largest army within the alliance after the United States. It's an incredibly important partner, both holistically but also for this part of the world, which has got Syria and Iran just off to the east and then Russia to the north. I think for the United States, they know that under President Erdogan, Turkey is a country that likes to, I suppose, cut its own path in many ways. It isn't necessarily roped in to being forced what to do or told what to do by others. I thought it was very interesting last night when the results were clear that President Erdogan quite quickly got congratulatory messages both from the White House and the Kremlin, which I think is quite rare these days, given just how isolated Russia is in particular. For the United States, I think they will want to continue to try and work closely with Turkey, not just for European matters, but also the fact that they have got really large military bases here that they often conduct operations through the Middle East out of. But they also know that this issue of Sweden in NATO is one that they're going to have to work on. Now, it should be stressed that the opposition was never promising to let Sweden straight in. It was not a clear-cut choice. Both sides here have got real concerns about members or alleged members of the PKK, that outlawed terrorist group, currently living in Sweden. Both sides had effectively said that they want to see some more progress from Stockholm before making a decision. And I think basically what we're going to see in the lead-up to that conference is continued discussions now with Erdogan to see if we can get Stockholm in. Sweden also quickly came out and congratulated. I think that is about the fact that they want to try and keep strong relations with President Erdogan, given he's holding all the cards right now on their NATO membership.
And we shall see what happens in Vilnius in July. That was Trent Murray live from Istanbul.